any questions on that? Museum about the museum. So let's go back here and what can we say about the weather? Cloudy. I don't know if you noticed when you went outside on the grass you see little ice on it. There's a term for that. Frost. Frost.
Like chill. Frosty.
Yes.
Relationship between
Frost is a thing. If I go to my refrigerator, open up the freezer, and I take my hand and I go like this in the freezer, little bits of ice, because the air turns the moisture in the air to little ice. It looks like, icy snow. Frost is the ice on the ground. When you go out in the morning and you look at a little bit of white on the grass, that's called frost. So you might have seen this word here. What if I said this?
Frost is all that.
Cake. A cake. Do we know cake?
Yeah.
The sweet stuff that goes on the top, that covers the top. We call that the frosting. It means when we say the frost on the top, and this word here, it means on the top of something. Amro, come in. How are you? So anyway, we will use show these words and show how we connect them. Notice we've been using these words, but I haven't talked about them that much. But notice how we have nouns. These are things. The sun, the frost, the ice, the snow, and the clouds. We can make them into an adjective. Something is sunny, a sunny day. A frosty day. Icy road. A road with ice on it is icy. There's snow today. It is a snowy day. There are clouds. It is a cloudy day. We use the same word by putting this lion and to make it an adjective to describe something. That this, what, I know you like to. You're all by yourself back there. Want to come up? You okay? Can you hear back there? All right. Start with this. Take one, pass one. Take one, pass one. You, how are you today? I need two signs. No? Pardon? Oh, it's sneezing? Me too, a little bit. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Things that taste good, not good for you. Candy. Potato chips. It's an expression,
Not healthy.
not healthy. Let's take a look here at, this is the theme of this is health. And so an imperative is when we tell someone to do something. And so if I said, go sit down, it starts with the verb. Notice eraser here. This lesson has to do with imperatives. It's telling somebody to do something, and part of the sentence is left out because we just understand that it's there. So, for example, he should sit down, but we say, sit down. If we want to make it polite, sit down, please, or please sit down. But we leave out this part. Sit down. We left out part of the sentence, but we understand what it's about. You're driving, and I say, stop at the light. I started with the verb, stop, and then the place. I didn't say who, so the whole sentence would be, that's the whole sentence. But we just shorten it, we make it very strong, stop at the light. Go to the store. Okay. Get some milk. These are all imperatives. We're telling people to do something, and we leave off part of the sentence. So let's take a look here at some of these are a little more complicated than I thought. Number one, let's go up here to part A. What is, notice here for 1, 2, 3, and 4, it says advice.
Advice.
What is advice?
Good idea.
Yes. Advice is a good idea. If you give someone advice, you're telling them something that's a good idea for them to do. So there's some words here that maybe we don't know. Said, read number 1.
This one.
Yeah, A, number 1.
I have a cavity.
What is a cavity?
Cavity like hole.
A hole in your tooth. When you have a bad tooth, it's called a cavity. A cavity is a hole, but usually we talk about a cavity being a hole in your tooth. So, what's your advice?
She should see she should
She should see a what?
dentist.
Tooth doctors.
Yes.
Do we know that one?
Yeah.
Number 2, Muhammad.
I'm always nervous.
What's some advice?
It's some he should see like psychologist.
Oh, that's good. Anything else? What else could we do if someone is nervous?
You should relax.
Very good. I like that one. You should relax. What does relax mean?
Yes.
Chill out. Number 3, Akil.
I cannot sleep at night.
Slow it again. Read again. Night. So this is the problem here. You should what?
Start with the word.
There's many things we could tell someone. I can't sleep at night.
Don't drink coffee. You should.
Don't
You shouldn't.
We would not say you should don't drink. You can't have too many ways that we say it. You should. You could say you should quit drinking coffee. That's the same. Another way to say the same thing. Some advice. You should not drink coffee.
You shouldn't use the phone.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, there's something about the light of a cell phone or computer, that light makes your brain want to wake up rather than relax and go to sleep. Cell phones keep people awake. The light from the cell phone. That's good advice. Number four.
You should. No, I think I feel sick after I eat junk food.
What is junk food?
Not
Hamburger.
healthy.
Not healthy food.
Fries, candy.
Not healthy.
We can
Usually junk food is fast food from a box or something. We use it for snacks. Junk food. What is junk?
trash.
Yeah. Junk is something that's not useful. So, for example, I might say, oh, this is, I don't need this, this is junk. Not useful. So maybe in your garage, in your house, in your basement, you have a box of things. You don't want it, but you haven't thrown it out. We say it's a bunch of junk. So, so some advice.
You should stop.
You should stop what?
Eat. Don't eat.
What we have to.
Not eat.
You should stop
Stop
eating.
Eating.
Notice we can use different ways to say the same thing. You should stop eating.
Or you should eat healthy food.
Good. Health.
Yes. So there's not to bless you. There's more than one good answer for this. Down at the bottom with the imperatives, which I spelled wrong here, imperative, on the board, imperative. Imperatives are, often imperatives start with the verb and not a pronoun or noun. So the imperatives start with the action right away. So notice here, take this medication with water. Don't take, so you put the negative in front. Take, don't take. Get some rest. Do not stay up too late. We leave off the pronoun or noun in front. I'll give you a few minutes to look at 1 through 11. A few things that I'm looking on here. Over on the right-hand side, you will see A through K and saturated fats. This is a nutrition word. Saturated fats, what are they? Anyone know? Saturated fats. Letter A. What are fats? Fat. What are fats?
Fats.
Like what?
That's big.
Big fat. But this is, you go to the store and you buy fats to cook your food. So one of the fats that you use for cooking is olive oil. Okay. Another fat that people use to cook food is butter. Do you know butter?
Yeah.
From cows.
Yes, from cows. So some fats are from animals, some are from vegetables. Which ones are better for you?
Animals. From
Pardon?
animals.
Which is better, butter or olive oil? For your heart.
Ah, oil. Olive.
Yes, olive oil.
Olive oil.
Zeytin. Which is
Another one down here, C is calcium. Do you know calcium? What is calcium?
Good for teeth.
Yes, good for your bones. Letter F, weight. What is weight? Weight is how many pounds you have, how many kilos. Number K, sunscreen. What is sunscreen? It's cream to put on your skin so you don't get a sunburn.
Sun.
I'll give you a few minutes to try that one.
Yeah.
Your powers are not strong like calcium. You are too You seem very nervous, relax. Very small.
relax, 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 rotation, relax করবে।
How are we doing? Good? let's take a look here. This word we have here called advice. What does that word mean, advice? Who remembers? It says here,
Which one?
work with a partner. This is up on the top. It says Layla has a few problems. Decide what advice you would give
Good.
Layla. What is advice?
Good idea.
A good idea. Right. We did this when we studied this word,
Short.
should. What does should mean?
Good idea.
It's a good idea. It means, it may not be necessary, but it's a good idea. To give advice, it's what you should do. So for example, you go to a doctor and the doctor says, you should drink more water. Good advice. Good advice. If the doctor says, you must, what is that? What is the difference?
Necessary.
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 So should comes from the word shall. So let's take a look down here at the bottom and on part C, and where did we leave off? Over here? Try number 1. Go ahead.
You have a code, git, and lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep. Say the whole thing again.
You have a cold, git, lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep.
Yes. This word notice et, et. Get would be it, like it. It is Monday. So when we pronounce the E, you want the F sound.
Yes.
Yes.
F, okay, yeah. Very good. Number 2,
Your bones are not strong. Eat more calcium.
eat more calcium. Very good. We know calcium
Yeah.
Yes.
is foods that go into your bones. Milk,
Egg,
eggs, cheese.
Yes. Wow.
Oh, here's a good one. Number 3, Rosa.
Your proteins take weight
Tense.
and take weight.
Take what?
No.
Take a vacation.
vacation.
What does tense mean?
Nervous. Yeah.
More than nervous.
More than
I'm so tense driving. You see people driving?
the
Fire.
yeah.
I'm so tense from driving. You see people driving. Oh, I'm so scared.
Yes.
Cars going by so fast. I can barely function. And that's tense. Very tense. Very rigid. Okay. Nadira, I'm sorry. I called you a Rosa. I'm sorry. So you take another one. Take what?
You are proteins take a vacation.
A vacation.
Right.
Vacation. Everyone, vacation.
Vacation. Vacation.
Okay. Number 4. Next one, Slima.
You sound very nervous. Relax. Before exercise.
Right.
I is the best, I think that's the best choice there.
More.
Sumitra, next one.
Brush after every meal.
Very
Yes, good.
good. Brush what? It says brush after every meal. Brush,
Brush it.
or brush what? Your hair?
No,
No,
yes.
teeth.
So notice, a test question might be, brush what? It doesn't tell you. You have to figure it out.
More.
Brush more, yeah.
You use more.
Well,
No.
notice they want you to use each one time. So you could say brush more, that's correct, but brush after every meal is better.
Yeah.
Best answer. Rosa, next one.
You have high population. You eat saturated fast.
Saturated fats, yes.
That's related.
Saturated fats are animal fats. They stick to your veins, like cholesterol and all that.
Yes. Saturated.
Number 7,
If you want fatty lunch, don't smoke.
don't smoke.
Yes.
Next one,
Otherwise, your food
one more time.
I was eat. No. Rice. Before exercise.
Again? Shola?
Otherwise,
Stretch.
your food
What does stretch mean? So what do you think?
Before
Before
exercise.
exercising is a good choice.
Exercise.
Notice that stretch,
Right.
E-T-C-H.
Stretch.
Next one,
When you go out in the sun, put on sunscreen.
put on sunscreen. Last one, Samia,
don't gain weight.
don't gain weight.
No last one. Only that.
One more.
Avoid salt, flavor, is your food with spices.
Very good. Your food with spices. What are spices? You know, I disagree with.
Same jalapeno.
Many people think that spicy food means hot, chili pepper. But spices don't need to be hot. So, for example, some spices are not hot. So,
Cajun.
pardon?
Cajun jalapeno. Some
That's
food.
jalapeno is hot. You know jalapenos,
Yeah.
cayenne pepper, those are hot peppers. But there's other peppers that are not hot, that have lots of flavor that are not hot. One of my favorite spices that I like is cumin. Do you know cumin? Cumin is a spice that's not hot at all. What does that word avoid mean?
Avoid.
Avoid. It says avoid salt. What does that mean? Avoid.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
Don't eat.
It's
It means-
impossible.
Stay away from. So if I said avoid that room, stay away from that bedroom. Avoid. Don't go by it.
Avoid problem.
Avoid problems. Stay away from problems. If someone is sick, avoid being with that person. Don't go by that person. Avoid. Okay, let's turn the page. Notice that there is respond with appropriate imperative or negative imperative. What is an imperative?
Imperative.
It means sit down. Imperative. Telling you to do something. Brush your teeth. Go to work. Have lunch. It starts with the verb. And a negative imperative is that don't do something. I give you a few minutes to try part D and see if you can fill in some things that make sense. Oh, how are you?
Hello.
Well, how have you been?
I'm sorry, guys.
That's always a
How you
good
doing?
Good to see you.
Welcome to see you too.
What's up? Just coming to the library?
Valley's
Who's with
back
you?
there. He's a bus driver. He's a school bus driver now.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
How did we do here? Well, let's go. So let's start with, again, solid number 1.
How can I eat better?
Better.
Let's choose high fat foods.
We'll take a little break from this to talk about some vowel sounds.
Butter. Choose. Choose.
O sound. Chose.
Chose.
Okay. Today I choose oo.
One sound.
Yesterday I
Choose.
O's. Chose.
Chose.
O's.
Chose. 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 Choose.
O's. Chose.
Hose.
Hose.
Rose.
Clothes.
Rose.
Rose.
Choose.
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 This gets used so much and it's sometimes confusing. Sometimes you've got O-S-E and it looks like it should be blows. No, lose. Don't lose your keys. Lose. Choose. There was another one I wanted to show you here. Before we go on, I should have done this earlier. Monday, I always forget something. This was, Mira brought this up. This is a tricky sound. It's not always the same. O-U. Up. Out. Out. Shout.
Shout.
Hello. Shout.
Out.
Out. Out. O-U. Not always. Excuse me. Should have taken an allergy pill. Okay, going on. What is a high-fat food? From number 1. A high-fat food. What does that mean?
A lot of food there.
What?
A lot of food in the meal.
High fat. What does that mean?
Very big.
Well, it says here, how can I eat better? Don't choose high fat foods.
Yeah.
Fries.
Yes, like fried food.
We take a lot of
Food that has a lot of fat, we say high fat. Food that has very little fat, low fat. High fat, low fat.
We can say about meat, high fat.
Well, some meat has lots of fat in it. Some meat, not much fat. So for example, when you cook chicken is usually very low fat.
High fat.
But how you cook?
So yes, let's take this beautiful fish, very low fat fish. And now I'm going to take my fish and I'm going to put breadcrumbs on the outside in a pan full of oil and I fry the fat. Fry it in the fat. No longer low fat because you fried it. All right, let's go down here to next one, Said, number 2.
My carrots never taste fresh. Put them in the refrigerator.
What's that last word?
Keep right
Oh, we have a good one here. It's right up there with representative.
Keep it in the right.
Refrigerator. So what goes in the inside?
Keep.
Don't.
Keep them.
Well, what do you think? Yes or no?
No, don't keep them in the refrigerator.
If you have lettuce, do you like lettuce?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Muhammad has lettuce. I have lettuce. I'm going to take my lettuce and put it in the refrigerator. Here it's Monday. Muhammad is going to take his lettuce and let it sit on the table. And on Friday, we're going to look at our lettuce. Which lettuce is going to look better? My lettuce or his lettuce?
Your lettuce.
Mine. Refrigeration keeps it fresh longer. That's why we refrigerate.
So keep
Keep it.
also.
Keep them in the refrigerator. That's an argument. You can argue about that because you can keep vegetables out of the refrigerator,
But not for a long time.
but not for too long, but they taste better. Refrigeration takes out some of the flavor. For example, tomatoes. Do you like tomatoes? Yes. I never put them in the refrigerator. Never. Because they taste so much better. Number 3, Muhammad.
Is exercise good for me? Yes. Don't stop it regularly. Do it.
Do it. Better answer. Do it regularly. What does that mean, regularly?
Regular. Same regular.
What? I'm wrong?
Same regular. That's
And that's all.
identified.
You're getting there. Keep going. In this this case, regularly means each time at a certain time. So if I said, our regular time is 9 o'clock, that means every day.
Good change.
Don't change,
Yes.
yes, regularly.
That's it.
What time do you go to bed at night? What time?
Regularly.
11 o'clock. You go to bed regularly at 11 o'clock. So that you regularly can be used for different things. Who's next? Keel?
I went to
Run.
the stop.
Stop.
Stop smoking. Stop smoking. If you smoke, your lungs, not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Me.
Number 5. Aaron?
I wanted to stay healthy. See the doctor regular.
Right?
Regular. Regular. Radio.
Regularly. Regularly. 4 songs. Regularly.
Zero.
Okay? And number 6.
How
Right here.
can I avoid those eggs?
Avoid.
Avoid those eggs. Don't eat candy.
Very good. Don't eat candy. Toothache. Everyone, toothache.
Toothache.
Toothache. I didn't hear everyone. Toothache.
Toothache.
Ache. A-C-H-E. Ache. Toothache. Akil, toothache. Toothache. Very good. Number 7. Nadira.
I want to get vitamins for my vegetables.
Wait, again.
I want
Again.
I want to get vitamins from my vegetables.
Excellent.
Cook them.
What?
Don't cook.
What's the advice?
Don't cook.
Cook.
Hey.
Don't cook them?
No, cook. Cook.
Don't cook them
Too much.
too much. Yes. What does that mean? Don't cook them too much.
Bring.
What?
Not for a long time.
Not for a long time. Yes. They get mushy. The carrots, you cook them 10 minutes, you can bite them. You cook them 2 hours, it's like mush. But so what happens is the vitamins go into the water, so you have to drink the water too. Okay, Taslima, next one. Sit down. Very good. What is dizzy? Okay. Your head feels like it's spinning a little bit. Okay, number 9.
I stopped to almost start.
Get more rest. Very good. Number 10, Frozen.
Will I am off to walk to have.
What?
To have.
Don't what?
Don't work.
Don't walk to have.
Don't work too hard. Yeah. People, that's an expression. Oh, where are you going? I'm off to work. Don't work too hard. It's an expression of saying, it's a nice thing to say. Go back to number 10. The beginning of the sentence starts off with well. That's one of those words at the beginning that sometimes is used to show I'm giving you some information and now I'm giving you some more. Well, it's a way of saying I've got more things to tell you. So the word well in this sense is not like I'm not sick, I'm well. Nope. It's an expression to start off a sentence. So for example, I might say, oh, it's 10:40. Well, we have 20 minutes left of class. It's a way of saying there's more information coming. It has nothing to do with good, bad, well, any of that. The use of the word well that we've been using. Number 11, next one. Yeah.
Bye now. Bye, have a nice day.
Have a nice day. That is the most common expression that we have. Okay, have a nice day. Let's go down here to number 1. Shola, number 1, the problem and advice. I have headache. What's the advice? Aspirin. Medicine. Yep. Number 2.
My nose is running.
What's the advice?
My nose is running.
What does that mean? My nose is running.
Yeah.
So what's your advice?
Take medicine.
Take happy
What?
clouds.
Medicine.
Take your medicine. Wipe your
Or take happy clouds.
heavier clothes, maybe. Yeah. Some advice. I like take your medicine. This is the one where if you have kids and they have a runny nose, Mama's always saying, use a Kleenex. Wipe your
Always
nose.
mask.
Wear a mask. That's a good one. Wear a mask. Who's next? Samia?
My doctor never calls me back.
Again call.
What?
Again call.
Call him. What did you say, Amro?
My doctor never called me back. Again call him. Or
Take your medicine.
In English, you would start with the verb. You would do this one first. Call him.
Again, call him back.
You could say, again call him, but it's not good. We say this one first.
Call him
Call
again.
him back.
That's
So
it.
just like if I said, which one do you like? This one or this one?
Sit down though.
Or down sit? No. We start with the verb, sit down. Take some. You would not say some take. You start with the verb. Call. And if you have a doctor that doesn't call you back, I give you some advice. Find another doctor. Oh, here's a good one. Solid, number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Problem, I can't fit into my pants.
Buy new bats or shirts.
Oh, he says buy new pants.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What else?
Eat exercise.
What?
Eat exercise.
Exercise more. Yes. Lose weight.
Yeah.
Lose weight. Maybe pay figure big pants.
All of these, notice, this is all advice. Each one starts with the verb. Buy new pants. Lose weight. Exercise more. Eat less. That's the imperative. Last one, number 5, say.
I'm very tired after lunch. I have to do this.
Notice verb first. Go to sleep. Verb, go. Take a nap. Take a nap. That's an expression. Take a nap. Do we know nap?
Yeah.
What is a nap?
A little.
A little sleep, not a long time.
Yeah.
10 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
I will.
I'm going to give this to you, but before we do that, I want to show you some more vowels. Notice that this vowel combination AI.
Try.
A, train.
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 Plane.
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 Plane. Same sound, different meaning, different spelling. Do we know plane? What does that mean, plane?
Yeah. Future.
Almost. I'm going to take a plane
I
to
think about airplane.
airplane. Plane.
No. The truck.
What?
Plane. Travel. Plan.
Plug.
Plan.
And.
Plan. And. have AI, it gets the same sound as long A. Okay. Rain.
Exercise.
Yeah. What is this one? Rain.
Rain. Water.
The water coming out of the sky. Rain. Rain.
Run.
Ran. Yes, exercise. Long A sound.
Spain.
Spain. Country. What do they speak in Spain?
Spain.
Spanish.
Spanish. That AI sound. I meant to do that. The other one that Mary brought up, and I can't think of what. Oh, I know what it was. I remember now. I didn't have to do this right when I hear it. Group.
Group of people.
People. EO here is E sound. Group of people.
So.
Soup. Ooh. Ooh. What is soup?
Soup. Vegetable.
Vegetable soup.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
you eat with a. What do you eat with soup with?
For spoon.
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 Ooh, there's a good one. Double those. Ooh, soup. Spoon. I think I'll give you this so we can at least get started. Okay. Maybe I'll save this for tomorrow, but I want to tell you something. We didn't do our news today. News. Yeah. This is kind of information about things in the world. Yesterday, that's right, it was EI. Yes, he's the new president of Argentina.
Woman?
Man.
Man.
It's pronounced Milei. I hope I spelled it right. Yeah, this is important, very important. Where is Argentina? Where is Argentina?
In South
South America. By Brazil. Yeah. What else happened?
Election.
Good. Pardon? Well,
Get the president.
little bit of American history for you.
Carter wife.
Wife died. Her name was Rosalind Carter. Yep. And she was 96 years old. Who was Jimmy Carter? Or I shouldn't say was, he's still alive. Who is Jimmy Carter?
President of America.
Jimmy Carter is still alive. Not X. He is, Joe Biden is president now, current president. Previous means Samia, what does previous mean?
Before
Previous president before. Who is the current president? Current president. Joe Biden. Current now. Who is previous president? Jimmy Carter.
Trump.
Trump?
Barack Obama.
Yes. George Washington. Living and dead. Previous. So previous means
before.
before. All right, so Amro, before you came in, I mentioned December 12th. What is happening December 12th?
We cannot do the museum.
We're going to the museum, if you would like. We would leave from Horizon about 9 o'clock and back at Horizon about 1 o'clock on a bus. Free.
Yeah.
Are you interested? Yes? The museum is by Wayne State. Yeah, by Warren and Woodward area.
Like 3 miles.
About 3 miles. Yes? Okay.
Come to the show.
It should be a lot of fun. Okay, have a good afternoon. Stay warm and cozy.
Have a nice day.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow. That's a different lesson. This is Burlington.